Hi, this is Sylvia of Colorful Foresight, where we too reconnect from within. And here we have Dance with Angela. So it's
Hi,
woo
Sylvia.
time. So Angela, today the topic's on consumer. You say it. Say the correct way.
Consumerism?
Yes, that's it. So we will be. I can't talk. I'm sober. What's going on?
You know you're not. You're getting summarized.
Oh, I didn't realize I'm drinking my blessed water.
Yeah.
We're doing this ritual. I'm including
We'll be the Italian ladies going, Anima, Ave Maria,
So for that topic, which I'm not going to say, we'll be using exploring divination with tarot, with our spirit guide and intuition. So what card could represent? Say that word.
Consumerism.
I got the Knight of Wands. What did you get?
Wow. A lot of wood here. Are you getting a woody? 7 of Wands.
Did he just say he's getting woody? He's excited, that's for sure. That's what.
I've always thought the Knight of Wands was a bit. Sorry, I don't mean to be.
Actually, you know what? You're right. The Knight of Wands is known as the player.
I know.
Okay, so let's try and get serious. We're going to include this video. So she wanted us to explore on why do people buy stuff? It's just going to go on and on and on and on. And how are we going to manage resources when we want what we want? So Knight of Wands, to me, it's like somebody who wants what they want because they're rushing to get it. Especially, it can be in any area. Like a man gets what he wants, you know. A woman can get what she wants.
I'm sorry, but I've done so many readings with the woody. I try to be serious, but it's just how we are as a planet, as a species. We just go for it.
Now, spirit guide having fun with us because this is such a serious topic, you know. So why not? See, look, this is perfect. I would never thought of it, but a person who wants what they want,
and
right,
and can't the pleasure and the hedonistic. Yeah, baby, I'm just going to take it and go for it. And interestingly, this one came reversed.
Oh,
so, and my cards, they just have the wood with a little bit of the leaves and the growth.
Right.
But it's very structured. So 7 of Wands reversed is really about depletion as well. Like you're fighting for something till the point of depletion. And that's where we're going as a species.
Well, it makes sense too. The lack mentality, right? It's a lack mentality. That's why we want more. Why you need so much? It's nothing's ever enough. Don't become this person.
The other thing I found really exciting about 7 of Wands was the Wands is about our fire, and 7 of Wands is also about I'm going to really fight for this and hold this fire, my fire.
The passion thing.
Yeah. So it's about having our independence. Like consumerism gives you that feeling of I can do what I want. This is great. And that's where we really struggle with each other because we want what we want because it feeds that fire. It feeds that passion to have and to feel powerful. But when it's reversed, it's just that edge of, is that really what you want? That's what came through right now. Is that really what you want? And that's unfortunate because with the Knight of Wands energy, it's like, I'm just going to go for it and just really get into my passions and have what I want. But is that going to really give you what you want?
You know, it reminds me of hoarders.
Oh,
No matter
yes.
how much, right? No matter how much they have, it's never enough. So it goes back to that lack mentality. So why don't we add some more cards on the question
Great.
you wanted to know about how are we going to manage resources when we want what we want? So let's let them
Oh,
give us
yeah.
some insight. I'm gonna just pick maybe two cards, and you
Yeah.
can pick what you feel. Because we're not gonna go by us. We're gonna go by the higher aspect, and then
Wow. So I got first 8 of Pentacles and this guy on his head.
oh my God,
Hierophant.
yeah. So what did you get from that?
Well, 8 of Pentacles is managing resources
Mm.
and being more serious and studying, I guess, cause and effect. And it's a managing your interests. Like, when you're studying something, you don't go and spend anywhere. You try to really think about, well, is this the best thing for me? Where is it going to take me? So it's looking to further understanding. But the Hierophant on their head, I guess the Hierophant was that real hierarchical society that we created as a species. And this card too reminds me of, you said something before about, I forgot what you said, but when I got the card, he was upside down. So it really reminded me of just turning upside down, how we've
Like the
been
hoarder, you mean?
thinking.
Like the hoarder lifestyle? Like that?
Yeah, yeah, and that bigger is better,
Mm.
more is better. The Hierophant really comes from a lot of those hierarchical institutions like the church, and they used to like steal poor people's money, like these guys here. You used to give your money to the church as a way of earning favor, but this is turning that upside down. Like, what are we doing with our money and our systems of money?
So they're
So
not
it's
really
pretty
connected.
tricky.
The Hierophant's also the divinity, if you want. So they're not really connected. Because why we need so much? So let's see what cards I grabbed. Ooh, the moon and the Ace of Pentacle. So this is money. Ace of Pentacles, clear as day. But we're asking about how are we going to manage resources when we want what we want. I think we have to learn about the value of money again. You know, you and I are in between old school, new school age, the
Yeah,
generation X. So we got to see how it was before. You always need a lot. Um, we came in a time where it's like you got a few things and you appreciate it. And then it became like we just want more and more. So there is something about what you were saying about learning how to manage, not come from that thinking, going back to basic about what the value of things, as you said. And the moon is, to me, it's like, I think it's the unconscious, like the programming about our money situation. So how are we going to manage it when we want what we want? I think we just have to dig deeper as society, reconnect with ourselves, what is important. And what come to mind kind of random, but it's related. Although people who go off the grid, they some of them had so much and then they learned to live off land. So we've been disconnected. So we need to reconnect again. So I think, and the pandemic, I think that helped a lot with what is important, what is not important. Don't you think?
yeah. That Ace of Pentacles really struck me because it's that gold within,
Mm,
like the hand showing you the gold. It's that gift within yourself. Where is like going back to the previous one's energy. What do you really want? And when I saw the Ace of Pentacles, it was like that gift of the gold within you. And where is your wealth? And what
mm.
is wealth? And I think when you talked about going off the grid, this connected to the Hierophant being thrown on its head, because people are really just saying our money systems and our resource management, it's not working and we don't want it. So it's, and the Ace of Coins is, for me, often about that inner strength of wealth and finding the resources.
I don't think we have to go that extreme to go off the grid, but going back to the pandemic and whatever, people are starting to grow their gardens more. I think a big lesson about what's important, manage resources. I think, the pandemic brought a lot of awakening and awareness to things. So we're already heading it, because the question you want to know is how we're going to manage resources. So the spirit are telling me it's already happening.
Great.
You mentioned earlier about, I don't know this particular video, but how when you go to your networking, compared to like 20, 30 years ago, people are so much more aware now. So part of that awareness will be where we're going to be learning how to manage resources. So that's kind of hopeful. Eight of Pentacles.
That's the learning card, studying. So people are learning self-sustaining methods now and how to make things at home. They're going back to some of those sustainable crafts and they're learning a lot. YouTube's really popular with the self-sustainable lifestyle. And
I would never thought of Eight of Pentacles, but that's great. That you could use that card as self-sustaining.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And,
so I thought that was really...
it's taking a hobby and turning it into something through study or through further growth or further introspection and learning and applying yourself. It's a card of the apprentice sometimes.
I mean, like people doing stuff for themselves so they feel happy. Right. It's not like everything's being done for them kind of thing.
Yeah.
We don't really appreciate. Oh, I can see that.
And